Welcome back to my second video. If you watched my first video where I show you how I set up Claude Code on a almost new machine, you can see these 4 windows that I have up, which are just 4 chat windows. And now I'll go through a workflow that will show you one of the advantages of being in the terminal and using Claude Code, where you can treat each panel or surface as its own chat window and just ask Claude to answer questions for you, search things for you. And I'm going to go through a particular tool that I set up for this demo, and I think it might be useful for a lot of people right now. There's a lot of layoffs going around, and using agents like Claude Code, or you can even use Codex. And if a specific video of setting up Codex is helpful, let me know. I can create one of those as well. Is you can use it to do things on your behalf that you might do manually. For example, I'm going to show you how you can potentially automate or at least streamline applying for new jobs or searching for new jobs with new tools that are native in the command line or in the terminal that will just make things a lot faster. The setup is a little bit easier as well than if you were to do it in the browser. And sometimes the browser, you can't even use certain tools unless you do a lot more setup. And so I'll show you a tool and how to set it up. You don't have to know the details about how Claude Code works quite yet. I can go through a demo on that later on, but I built this tool that if you drop a comment in the YouTube video of letting me know that you'd like to use this tool, I can send it to you and show you how to install it. But the tool is a tool to search jobs in a lot of job boards. And I'm sure there's a lot of sites that you use to do that right now, but this is a command line tool that I built. And you'll see here that it just lets you do a job search for tech companies, career pages automatically. But the main thing here is we're going to use Claude Code to do all of this search for us. You can do this yourself in the command line, and I'll just show you some of that. You can kind of see some of the jobs that come up, but the main advantage is having Claude Code do all of it. But the first thing that you'll want to do once you install this, and I can send you instructions on how to install it if you leave a comment in the YouTube channel, is you want to install the skill. So the skill just lets the agent know how to use this tool, and I've set it up in a way so that the skill lives within the tool itself. And so once you install the tool, I'm going to basically copy and paste this. It will now install this, and now the agent will now know how to use this. I have these other windows here that they might need to be refreshed, but we can check it out and see if they use a skill at all. And then if they don't, we can add it in there. So if you run into issues, leave a comment. And now it's installed, so I'll go back in here. And once the skill is installed, it basically lets Claude Code know that the skill exists. And if there are keywords that come up in your chat, it will automatically know to use the skill and the tool. And so I'll go back here, search software engineer jobs in New York City. And then you can see here, there are keywords that lets Claude know when to use the tool. And here it'll start searching for it, and just let it run, let it cook, and it'll look for jobs and summarize it for you. But you can kind of do multiple searches at the same time. So search for Facebook software engineer jobs in New York City. I'll do another one right here. Let's see if this actually picks it up, because it might not do that since so it doesn't have the skills yet. So I'll do a web search, which is fine too. But the advantages of tools is that it will make things a lot faster. So I'm just going to start a new window and exit this one here, close that. And so then I'll do it the same question here. Search Facebook software engineer jobs in New York City. And then now this should use the skill. Perfect. Or you can just tell it to use the skill. And let's see if this works. And this is nice because you can see me debug it live. And if there are issues, then you'll see how I solve it. Use jobclip skill. It'll tell me what it says. And then so you can see this working here. So yep, it doesn't see that. And so run jobclip skills get core. So I can tell it to do that, or I can just open a new window, Command D to open a new one, close this one. And in the last video, I said the wrong thing to clear a window. Let's say I said Command D, it's actually Command K. Once you clear that window, you can do CC again. Now, let's say search data scientist jobs in San Francisco. And so now you'll see it use a skill again. Okay, so now we can do this search for product manager jobs in Los Angeles. So you can have it cook and show you different jobs. Let's say I want to refine the search. Show me all the jobs that has, or this one, let's see, give me the link for, and then here you'll see this, but let's say I wanted to refine the search. So search for data scientist jobs that needs ads expertise. So then you can basically hold command and then open up the job, and you'll see that it'll take you to the job, and then you can apply there. And then let's see here. So you have product managers in LA. Now let's continue to refine the search. Search product manager jobs in San Francisco that specialize in social network. And you can see now that something that you would do manually on any job board, you can just ask Claude to do it in natural language or just in English, and then it will just automate a lot of that search for you. And I hope this is useful. You can just ask it, what can it do? Let's actually look at some of these. What else can you do from jobclip? And so with Google or any other job board, you can get to your desired results, but sometimes when you have a tool that is built specifically for, let's say, job searching, it gives the agent a lot more capabilities to do that more quickly, more easily. Give me the link for job. And then here you'll see it's now using free text search to look for that. We'll let it cook some more. And then here, open it up, you'll see the job for ads. And I hope that everyone who's recently got laid off could maybe get some value from this tool to help recruit much more quickly. And then you can apply directly on their website. And if it's useful, I can create another video that will help you figure out how you can use Claude Code or any other agent to even streamline more of this application process, how you document, how you store it. You can use Claude Code for pretty much anything. And then here, as you're asking Claude Code what else you can do, you can search for jobs, browse for company openings. So there's quite a bit you can do here, and you can build new tools that enable new capabilities, or you can look for ones that already exist. And so I built this so that people can find jobs more easily. I know it's a tough time right now, and hopefully you can kind of take powers back into your control and use AIs to help you out in this difficult time right now that we're in. But as you see here, now you can find product managers jobs in San Francisco at social networking community platforms. So second video, hope it helps.